Good evening and welcome to our Tuesday Night Live. We're so glad you're here. This live will begin shortly, and we're excited to share this journey with you. This is a space of kindness and encouragement, so let's be welcoming to everyone looking to better themselves. If you have questions, drop them in the chat or use the super chat to make sure it gets addressed. Thank you for being a part of our community. Let's make it a great night. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, I should say. It's Tuesday Night Live in the morning, but in the afternoon. And as you can see, I am by myself. Chandra's asleep with the baby. The baby. It's like, all right, I gotta be quiet a little bit because the baby's sleeping too. Oh my goodness. The cute baby. We love the baby. But anyway, good morning. Thank you for joining me. It's a little late. I was making my coffee. I had to grab my coffee, so grab yours, settle in. Last night was one of those reminders of why that we do this. Chandra and I, we headed to Elkhart, Indiana, 3-hour drive to celebrate Amy's birthday with some of the most incredible people. We had Andi and Susan, Joe, Rachel, Ken, Stacey, and some others that we hold very close to our hearts. And we had dinner at Smokin Fattys for the third time, I do believe. It was the third time that we've been there. And they once again took amazing care of us, letting us stay a little later. They closed at 9. We were there till about 9:15, 9:30 or so. Talking, laughing, having a good time. And just enjoying, the time being there, just together, community. That's what we are, right? And, it wasn't just dinner, it was a connection. And what struck me most, and it always does, is that, again, we talk about community, we talk about togetherness, we talk about everybody being here, is that, it's not just community. These are friends. These are people who show up for one another. These are people who are here with us day to day with our health struggles. They're here with us to, us getting healthy. Everything that we go through with these people, life struggles, victories, setbacks, just together. And when we finally get that chance to sit across a table from each other instead of through a screen, it truly changes everything. It changes. It reminds me, what we are building, and that it has merits, and it matters. It matters beyond anything that I could ever imagine. And I'm also incredibly grateful for the continued growth of this channel, as we're seeing, just ridiculous growth for myself. Just the subscriber counts have been going up and crazy. The view counts, the watch time, everything has been incredible in the last week. The last week, it's been insane. We talked last week. I finally hit up 1 million views on this channel, and then 5 days later, we hit 1.5 million views, and we're steadily heading towards 2 million views already. I think we're at 1.8 million views right now on this channel, and that's insane. That's a momentum that I would never imagine possible for myself, for this channel, and And while I've been under the weather, I haven't been able to fully capitalize on that momentum the way I would like to, but you all keep showing up. And I want to just talk today about, what's next, how we continue to grow, what, content serves you best. How do we grow the greater good, the greater community? How do we build that community? How do we continue to spread and grow that community? A community of people who truly and desperately need hope, direction, and support in their health journey, just like we've received and that we continue to need. How do we do that? Again, I'm going to continue doing lives twice a week like we do here. Long form video, short form video. And I know some of you creators don't necessarily like to do shorts. Some of you don't like to watch shorts. That's fine. That's one of those things, though. YouTube does 75 billion views a day in shorts. So love them or hate them, they're not going anywhere right now. So in order for me to run my channel, I got to make them. With 75 billion views a day, how do I capitalize on the channel momentum and grow and find others who need us? Is shorts, full-length videos. You tag each other, you make a long form video, you make some shorts that capitalize on that video, drive traffic back to that video. That's what we have to do here. Again, the name of this game is growth. The growth of this community depends on channels like mine, channels like yours, channels like others that you watch. It's truly, truly important just to continue the growth, because again, if we don't grow and find those who need us, then what are we doing? So with that out of the way, I'm going to jump over here to the chat and say good morning to Maritza. Maritza is here all the way from Las Vegas. Good morning, good afternoon, I should say. Good afternoon to me, good morning to you. So very glad to see you. Oh my goodness. As always, Carrie is here. Well, at 11, I'll be getting ready for work, but it doesn't take long to get dressed. I will attempt to pull the boat up to the live stream. I love it. Thank you so very much. And Lynn is here. Good morning, Lynn. Good to see you. And John Together Strong is here, sharing experience, strength, and hope one day at a time. Woo! Yeah, we were up late last night because we left at 9:30. By the time we got home, it was after midnight. By the time we got settled into bed, it was almost 2 o'clock in the morning. So trying to get motivated to get this done today. Granny Boo is here. Good morning, dear. So very glad to see you. So don't be surprised if this live is a little shorter maybe than normal, but we will get through it and we'll have a great time while we are together today. So again, Granny Boo is here. Carrie is having a good time. Lynn, as always. And who else is here? Looks like A. Mason is here. Look at A. Mason. If Keto Simple is not here by noon, then I will have to get going by then. I am here. I am here. I am here. I love it. But A. Mason's here again. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Jerry is here. Good morning, afternoon, Jerry. I think it's still morning for Jerry. She's on that central timeline. I have my ears on listening while shopping, waiting for the show to begin. Where are you shopping? What are you buying me? I like gifts. Let me go ahead and have some of this coffee. It's been a rough start today, but we get it done. We get it done. Oh my goodness, I do love coffee so much. Somebody stole my measuring spoon from the countertop. Couldn't find it this morning, so I don't know how much coffee I have today. So it might be too little, too much. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. And then Sandy Blythe is in the house. Sandy is a good friend of the channel. Good morning, dear. How are you? Somebody says Jerry's hair looked great. I don't know what Jerry's hair looks like yet. I've been a little lax in my looking around the social medias today. Oh, because she says listening mode activated. Yeah. And then John says good morning. And people are waving and helloing to each other. Yes. And just as you said that, here he comes. That's right. It's always fun. We got a chance to sing happy birthday in real time with Rachel and Joe, Susan and Andi, everybody. Last night, it was amazing. Just having a chance to sit down and be in the same room with people that mean a lot to you is so very valuable. a lot, more so than I think we ever give credit to. I mean, a lot of us, we spend time with our own families, and sometimes I think I spend more time with you guys than I do with my own actual family, outside of the ones who live in the house, because I can't get away from them. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Lynn. Just says congrats on the new subscribers and views. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can keep it going. And Angela's here, Coach Angela Mullins. Welcome, Angela. I hope you're doing well, my dear. And Marisa says congratulations and welcome to the new views. The viewers, hope they become part of the community. I do too. That's what I want. I want all of you guys to come who are new subscribers out there. I've had like 1,000 new subscribers in the last week. That's crazy. 1,000 subscribers in a week. Hopefully they become part of the community. Hopefully they're not just empty subscribers. I want everybody to become involved. That's why I do set these lives to subscribers only, really to keep the riffraff out, just to keep the trolls to a minimum. We want really people just to be here and engaged. We want people here to come to find support. We don't want it to be a place of chaos. Just me, Marla's here. Good morning, Marla. How are you? Good morning from Louisiana. How are you? How's the weather in Louisiana? It's chilly. It's 39 degrees here. We got snow yesterday. That snow's gone already. It was enough snow to have a 2-hour delay for schools, and then it's gone. Not uncommon, I suppose, for March in the Midwest, but I hope that Louisiana is getting warmer for you. Jeff is here. Good afternoon, Jeff. Very glad to see you, my friend. Sunny is here. Good morning, Sunny. Afternoon. Morning for you. You still are on the central or if not mountain time. I'm not quite sure where you are in that in the Kansas, if you're all the way, if you're in mountain time or not. Yeah. Yeah, 1,000 subscribers in a week. It's crazy. Like Wednesday, I was at 6,800 and something. And I am currently sitting at, let's see, this is going to be right here. So just under, because I'm at 7,765. So it says I've had 1,051 subscribers in the last 28 days. So last 28 days, I've gained, so I can even pull that up a little bit. I can go to my analytics and I can pull that in and we can see where I'm at with subscriber counts for the last 7 days. Let's put this down to 7 days. The last 7 days on this channel, I've had 705,000 views, 4,000 watch hours, 879 subscribers. That's ridiculous. In the last 48 hours, I've had 140,000 views. Crazy. Never had anything like this on my channel before. It's absolutely bonkers, but I appreciate all of you for making it happen. I've got like 951 videos on this channel too. So 6 years, 900 videos on this channel. So that's just goes to show that if you put the work in and you continue to do the work, success typically isn't far behind. If you put the work in and you do it, eventually somebody's going to catch and you're going to get a big video. This is ridiculous. So crazy. Sharon Holloway's in the house. Howdy, howdy. Hope you're doing well, Sharon. So very glad to see you. How are you? And Aaron Booby Goats is in the house. Good morning, Booby Goats. She just put a video out where she was showcasing like her journey over the last 3 years in carnivore and how she looks so much different. She looks like she's about 14 years old. She's got 10 kids, which is not a joke. It's not a joke. She has 10 kids. She is not 14. She just happens to look 14. There we go. Marla says expected highs in the 80s, getting ready for afternoon class. Fantastic. I hope all is well with you, dear. Yeah, Sunny's on Central Time. Yeah, Mason's got it. Yeah, awesome, Dustin. Hit it with shorts like crazy. I mean, realistically, that's what I try to do. I try to make a long form video, and as I'm recording the long form video, then as I'm putting together the script for long form video, they do typically try to script those out, so I hit all the points and I sound like I know what I'm talking about. So then I will script those videos out, and then I will also break apart the script and I will put it into, depending on the content of the video, my best to put out like, 6 to 8 to 10 shorts based on that video. I can edit those pretty quickly because once I edit the long form video, edit the first short, then they're usually all within the same timeline length or whatever, and I can usually get that cut down. And I'm always working on new tools and new methods to cut down on the length of time it takes me to edit each video, because again, the message is the most important piece of this puzzle, and getting it out there is so very valuable. So trying to get that, and then you can just, again, each short is linked back to its original long form video or the next short in the line, or however you want to do it. So yeah, so many cool things, right? Sonny is like, I didn't do anything different. It's a video that's popped off. I released 400 days ago. I released it in November of 2024. And over that timeline, it probably got about 2,000 views. And then just something clicked with it, and it just started getting views. And I'm like, well, that's kind of strange. It was like 8,000 views, 10,000 views. And I'm like, then the comments started rolling in. It's got over 2,000 comments, and they're just some of the most. It's the first time on YouTube that I've not been able to keep up with comments, where I haven't replied to every comment, because most of the comments on this, unfortunately, are just the most YouTube of comments. So, yeah, Maritza's right. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? And Aaron says, me, almost 2,000 videos sitting over here being quiet. You never honestly know. I never truly expected this type of, you always hope, right? As you're putting out content and you're making videos and you are putting the work in and you are coming in day after day, doing this for 6 years. Well, the first year was like one video. And then so basically one video for the first year, and then everything after the last 5 years has been relatively consistent with content. And you never truly expect it. I mean, you want it to go. You see it happen to other channels. You're like, why isn't this happening for me? Why is it not happening for me? And again, that was what Sunday was about. Looking and kind of coveting what other people have, right? And how we can correlate that to our own health journeys. And like, we start a health journey and say, you want to start carnivore, you want to start keto, you want to start something, some spectrum of the proper human diet, and you're doing it and you want to see the results that other people see for the same work that they're putting in, but you don't always necessarily see it in the same fashion that they do. It might look different for you. And YouTube's no different. So I would say the best course of action when it comes to YouTube is to really put valuable content out, meaningful, valuable content that, where possible, is evergreen. So content that doesn't really have a timeline. Some of my content is very timeline based, like some new article or something like when I had the Element content that I put out about Element. That's kind of one of those things that people aren't going to look at now. But some of the content of like, I'm struggling with this. How do I handle that? What's the best kind of content that you can put out that's going to have maximum value for the maximum number of people? That's what we try to do here. Again, the goal of at least the goal for this channel is to provide the most valuable information that I can to the most people. Being transparent, vulnerable, real, and authentic. Me being me. How do we do that? Just practice. Sitting in front of a camera is not always the easiest thing to do. Sitting and talking in front of a camera right now isn't the easiest thing to do. It's much, much easier knowing that there are eyes on the other side watching what I'm doing and that are engaged and they're asking questions and they're putting in comments, and we have a real connection, a real community. But it is difficult when you first start out. It's difficult when you're sitting in front of a camera making content that isn't live because you're just sitting here talking to a camera and you feel silly. It feels awkward. It feels scary. It feels uncomfortable, something not natural about it. And I think we all feel that way to some certain extent or another, but we push through it and we make the content and we get better and it gets easier. And we are able to articulate better and we're able to get our thoughts across better and we're able to be a little more smooth, a little more relaxed, practiced, polished, as you will. So it just takes time. There's no real, I mean, is there a formula? Sure, you can be like Mr. Beast if you want to, but I don't think it's necessary. Just be authentic and provide the most meaningful content that you can for people. Carrie says, I get that all the time when they find out that my age, since I'm coming up April 13th, I will be 54 years old and I look 30. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Cargo shorts videos, since the videos are shorts. That's right. Terry girl's in the house. Good morning, Terry. I hope you're doing well, my dear. Carrie says they're expecting the 70s and 80s here in Texas where he lives. Perfect. Steadfast is here. Yeah. Realistically, the way that I look at the word algorithm for YouTube is audience. If your content is put in front of audiences with the title, with the thumbnail, with what's going on with the video, are they going to click on it? Are they going to resonate with it? Are they going to watch it? That's the best way to truly look at an algorithm here, because you can sit here and say YouTube doesn't like me, YouTube doesn't want to push my content, but the reality is YouTube wants people to stay on YouTube. YouTube wants people to watch YouTube. That's the long and short of it. YouTube wants your eyes on their platform as much as humanly possible. So if they can get your content in front of the right people, they're going to do everything they can to do it. And then as your videos become more successful, more people will click on your videos, more people will watch, they're more engaged, they're more likely to comment, they're more likely to share. And that usually comes down to just YouTube being able to get it in front of the right people. It's not really rocket science, it's just marketing. And Sharon says today it's spitting rain. Yeah, it was dreary and dreary here a little bit today. So, nasty looking outside. Same thing here. It's a perfect day for my jury duty day. Had nothing scheduled, so it's totally excused. Happy day, freedom. Well, congratulations on that. Congratulations on that. I love it. Oh, Steadfast. Your name is Alicia. Okay. All right. I do try to remember everybody's names, but I don't always succeed. I'm not always the best at remembering everybody's name. There we go. Alicia. Fantastic. Welcome. I love it. Carrie says I'm still struggling with the hernia, and it's made me incontinent, have incontinence. I've gotten some huge puppy pads now for the bed. Is dry even though it wasn't. Okay. Pretty crazy. Well, I hope you get that rectified soon, because that's got to be very frustrating, friend. It really has got to be frustrating and it's just all around, not great. Marisa says the temperatures are between 60s and 70s here in Las Vegas. That's got to be kind of nice, and it's not 100 degrees. Our good buddy Aaron is here. Aaron says, Dustin, I'm sorry I couldn't be in Elkhart last night. Good news, though, is my mom finally got discharged from the nursing home, and she has been in for a while. Well, that's fantastic news. Congratulations. Very glad to hear that, my friend. And you were missed last night, as always. If you're not around, we notice. Oh, okay. I try to keep track of everybody's names. So her name is Sharon. She's saying hi to Alicia. A Mason. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. That's what we do. You know what? My memory ain't what it used to be. I don't even know what it used to be because I can't remember anyway. Oh, I hear a fussy baby over there. I hear the fussy baby. All right. So there's something else I want to talk about. Let me go ahead and get rid of that comment out of here so we can talk a little bit here. Yeah, just took a little bit to realize there's two Sharons. Oh, Sharons. I'll tell you what. You can't have too many Sharons, I suppose, right? But one of the things I want to talk about is upcoming this month. And this month, there's an event that I'm trying to get down that's being hosted by Amanda Decker, featuring Ken Berry and Dave Feldman, the creator of the cholesterol code, and the lean mass hyperresponder research. So that's going to be fascinating. It's a screening discussion around cholesterol science, and I'm excited to see that. I mean, that's one of those documentaries, movies, or whatever that's coming out that is truly important to the community. Because I mean, how often do we go see our GPs or our doctors, or we're getting pushback from our medical professionals about cholesterol? They want to put us on statins, considering statins are one of the most lucrative drugs that we have on the market right now. So if we can have someone like Dave, and we have someone like Dr. Ken Berry and the nurse practitioner Amanda Decker, all these wonderful people out here pushing this. And I know that they were also doing this. I know they were doing a showing up in like Schaumburg, Illinois. I saw that Jenny was doing one up there, and I can't remember who all was going to be there. I think maybe like Dr. Kiltz was going to be at that one. There'd be a showing, and they were going to go to a Brazilian steakhouse before or after. I can't remember. And then I was thinking about going to that one. Then I saw this one, and I was like, a chance to actually be in the same room with Dave Feldman is kind of important to me. I've listened to him for quite a long time. He's been guest on many a podcast I listened to over the years. So I'm excited about that. So that would be really cool. And just graduating Dr. Ken Berry's PhD curriculum there, that coaching course that I just finished and just graduated from. I got my certificate yesterday. Super excited about that. But yeah, so I'm hoping to attend there. And I know that Chris and Ash are trying to be there as well. So I get to see them as well. It's always I haven't seen them in a year. It's crazy. It's already been over a year since I've hung out with them in person. That's insane. But yeah, so I'm trying to be there for that. I mean, because there's always the ongoing debate about LDL and metabolic health, and you can't go another day without articles saying, how much meat's causing diabetes and all these things, and confusion around saturated fat and grassroots, and all these things. It's just, how do we get there? How do we get through it? You know what I mean? So, and I guess there's expanding discussions around Dave Feldman's lean mass hyperresponder model, increased conversations around metabolic health versus cholesterol. So, I mean, all these wonderful things that are happening right now. So, yeah. Oh, and Ma's over there hanging out with the baby, and the baby's talking and coughing and doing all the things that babies do. Yeah, there's too many Sharons. I'm in trouble. Sharons and Sharons. Yeah. And Lynn says Dave Feldman, love him and all his LMHR research. Yeah, 100%. And thank you, Sonny. Yeah, thanks. She says, congratulations on getting my certificate. I appreciate that. Coach Angela just got her certificate. Fantastic. Congratulations. I was with Amy last night when she got hers, and she was showing it off. And I happen to get mine. It's on my phone. I think I saved it here. Let me see if I can find it and pull it up here real quick. I think it's under a different folder. Where did I save it? Where did I save it? I know it's here somewhere. Maybe I didn't save it. We'll see if I can find it. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, while I see if I can find the certificate. Congratulations. Let's see. Let me download it from here. Save as. There we go. All right, now see if it'll let me bring it up in here, and we'll see what I can do. So I can show all of you wonderful people. Where did it go? Where did it go? It's here somewhere. It disappeared. Where did it go? Oh, I tried it up with the wrong one. Let's see. I think I gotta save it. How do I save this? There we go. I want to save this as a I need to change the format, so I know how to do that. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I want to pick a PDF to a PNG. And I'll select the file and then convert it. There we go. Download. Done. All right. There we go. Sometimes it just takes a little while. There we go. There's me. There's my certificate. There we go. Level 1. Signed by Alyssa and signed by Dr. Ken Berry. There we are. That's me. That's me. Hello. Oh my goodness, yeah. Everybody's like, congratulations. Take care, Mr. Carey. I hope you have a great rest of your day, my friend. Oh my goodness. But like I said, I think today is going to be a short little live just to get together. It's about 35 minutes today, but I think that's going to be it for today. I am tired, Like I say, before we go ahead and, like one of the things I walked away with last night. It's gratitude for friendship that started because of food. I never thought that starting this lifestyle would turn into something so much deeper, right? Gratitude for growth that continues even when I'm not expecting or operating at 100%, right? Gratitude that this channel is more than content. For a long time, this channel was just content. For about the first 2 years, really, I was making content and I was putting it out there, but I didn't really have a community. I didn't have a lot of engagement, I had good views and I just had some comments, but it wasn't a community. So these lives truly help cement that for me. It really brings in the connections, and none of this exists without you guys. And I think that we're building something meaningful here. It's not perfect, not polished, not polished beyond recognition. I'm not a talk show host here. I'm not the best live stream that's out there. I don't get the most views. I'm not here to be the most famous. I'm not here to be the coolest or whatever. I mean, I am pretty cool, but you know what I'm saying? But I want to be real. I want to be authentic. And as we continue to grow, I want to do it the right way: grounded, responsible, community driven, transparent. I'm always trying to let you guys know what I'm going through, really going through, to the best of my ability. Some things you guys don't need to know about our personal lives and things, as always, But, we want to be focused on helping the people who need this message most. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for showing up. Grab another sip of coffee and let's keep moving forward together. And I, again, truly appreciate each and every one of you for joining me on Tuesdays and Sundays and sometimes Saturdays. And anytime I put out full-length videos and the shorts, and just your continued engagement and your continued support and all of those things. Just want you to know that I do care about each and every one of you. I love all of you. And like I said, this is short, just about 35 minutes, about 40 minutes. Andy's just showing up, but we're going to go ahead and say goodbye because I am tired. I drove 6 hours 3 hours there and 3 hours back last night. I got to bed about 2 a.m. and a little tired. So I think I'm going to lay down and close my eyes for a little bit before I have to go get the bigger rugrat. But anyway, love you. So glad I got to see you and hug you, Miss Andi, Miss my lady laugh a lot. She gave me some tallow balm that's eucalyptus. It smells phenomenal. I can't wait. I left it downstairs. I'm gonna rub it on my nose, and because my nose is kind of raw from the being sick a little bit this week. And Angela is, level 1. I always knew it was kind of level 1 because there's always like coach, master coach, and all those things, and all the like primal does that. And so just figuring that kind of stuff out, talking with Joe and Rachel and all that stuff. But anyway, happy to see all of you. So glad to get hugs last night, just being in the same room with the people that I care deeply about. And with all that, thank you so much. And here again are the credits I haven't updated. But anyway, a lot of love. Happy Tuesday, everybody, and we'll see you on Sunday. All right. Bye, everybody.